This is a paddle review of the Hyperion C2. I want to start off by saying, if you like the original Hyperion, you are going to absolutely love this paddle. The C2 is pretty much the exact same thing as the Hyperion with a lot more pop. It's everything this paddle was missing, and I am absolutely obsessed with it. My only complaint with the Hyperion was there is no pop on the paddle for hands. So when I was trying to counter balls, I was always behind. That's what this paddle was made for. Just to give you some context on the type of paddle that I like I've said, I used the Hyperion forever, like 2 years. Now I realize I need more pop if I want to get to that next level. So I tried the Perseus, but I just had no control on it at all. Resets, drops, I just can't control. I guess I prefer more of a control power, but I want to have the ability to counter hard. Since I'm lefty, I play the right side. So that's super important to me. I heard great things about the Selkirk Project 002. So I bought this, I tried it, I used it. I think it's phenomenal for counters, but again, there is no control for drops or resets. So essentially, I'm a horrible player till I get to the kitchen line. However, this paddle has the control, the touch, and the power. I feel like it really is the perfect paddle. I'm told that the Hyperion C2 is essentially a Perseus just in this shape, which makes total sense. I think with the Perseus, since it's elongated, it's very hard for me to find the sweet spot since I've always used this shape. So essentially the Perseus inside of this gives you the control and the pop because it's a little shorter and more compact. We're gonna go over every type of shot on the pickleball court so I can tell you what I like and dislike about the paddle. I've used this paddle literally only one day, but I feel like I know exactly where the ball's gonna go and I have complete confidence just because it's so similar to the Hyperion, but just with more power. Really smooth with my dinks. I'm literally obsessed with it for dinking. Now for dinks with speed ups, let's see where we're at. A lot of control out of the air. There we go. This paddle gets great spin generation. My personal favorite shot is a two-handed speed up off the bounce with my backhand. This really allows me to hit the ball hard with a lot of shape down the line or more inside. Yeah. I just want to say I am not sponsored by Joola. This is not a sponsored video. I just truly am obsessed with this paddle. And right here is where it really reigns supreme, is in hand speed. I feel like I'm just able to hit so solid through the ball and I'm like ahead in every hands battle, just ripping it. I feel like I'm hitting more speed than my opponent. It feels really good no matter what paddle they have. Now on to drop shots. This is where this paddle feels most like a Hyperion to me. I'm just able to hit through the ball super solid. And I feel like no matter how I hit it, it's just going to go over. Bam. Backhand, forehand. Oh, I jinxed myself. Double jinxed myself. Backhand. Backhand. I just love it. Super solid coming through. Good. Now into the mid-court for resets. This is where I hated the Perseus. I couldn't hit a drop-in or a reset in to save my life. With this paddle, it's the complete other way around. Look at that. Bam. Bam. It's just like a blocking machine. Bam. I'm going to serve a couple. Look at the shape I'm able to get on these serves. Really good for singles. Bam. The serve is really important for me because I'm a doubles and singles player, and I'm not one of those people who I play doubles with this paddle, and when I play singles, I switch paddles. Now we're going to rally balls baseline to baseline. Nice. I really like doing this when I get a new paddle to see just how the power is for singles. Look at this. Everything's deep, a lot of spin. Bam, this is great. This paddle came in out of the box at 8.0 ounces with no lead tape. I didn't like the way it felt for resets and drops, because if you hit the ball here or here, it just would completely just thud off and it didn't feel right at all. However, with the addition of my lead tape on the throat and up top, it's super solid throughout. My final thoughts describing the C2 is if these two paddles had a baby, it would be this C2. It has the counter power from the Project 002, but it also has that touch for drops and resets that this Hyperion had. I am obsessed with this paddle.